Hey, UnfadingEvilive here with another Aliens gameplay, except for today I'm not going to be doing a TDM. Today is a gameplay called Escape, which I was talking about in the video before this one. This is actually one of my favorite game types. I know I show a lot of TDM, but this one's have to be a little bit more skillful in the game. You don't just run around and defend an area, but you have to if you're the aliens, you have to prevent the Marines from reaching their objective, and if you're the Marines, you need to keep on the move and destroy the aliens so that you can reach your goal. And there you go, there's a little bit sneaking around. I think I actually took this guy down, I don't remember. And they don't just die, you have to put them in like a final stand almost. So they're Call of Duty stuff. And then they can get picked up by the guys if you don't finish them off. So, I am kind of excited for the new Xbox 720. I know I actually am probably not going to get one for a while just because whenever the new launch systems come out, it seems to me they have a lot of bugs in them. I usually wait about a year before I pick one up just to make sure that all the stuff in them is done. I know my old 360, it didn't get the red ring per se. It was actually really weird. It would red ring on me if I played Battlefield. I could play Battlefield 3, I could play one game, and it would be fine, but then if it went to the next game, it would get like a blinking red ring, and then if I turned it off and turned it back on, it would work just fine. I don't know what that was all about. It's kind of weird. It did actually get the disc read error, which it would read movies and it would read CDs, but if I tried to play a game, it would say that it wasn't reading any media in the, or any disc in the disk drive, and I had to send it down to Texas, and actually kind of pissed me off because I sent it down there and then I didn't even get my Xbox. They ended up sending me somebody else. Like, I kept my hard drive, but they ended up sending me a different Xbox. But I got that all taken care of because I got the Star Wars R2-D2 Xbox, and I actually was thinking about posting up a gameplay of the Star Wars for the Kinect. But the game's actually, it's fun, but it's kind of hard. I noticed on my Xbox yesterday when I got on, I was going to play some Black Ops with Toe Cutter, and I noticed when I got on that they're releasing a new Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtle game, and it's kind of weird because it doesn't look like the new CGI turtles for the new Nickelodeon cartoon or animated cartoon or computer animated cartoon, however you want to say that. But they look like the one for the like Turtles from the new Michael Bay movie. And honestly, like I'm a huge Ninja Turtles fan, but I do not like the way they look now. They look like aliens or like weird. Like they have like big nostrils and their faces are all like, instead of being rounded, they're all like sharp, like have like points to them. And I don't know why, because I know turtles have beaks and stuff, but just I don't know. Maybe it's just me being an old Ninja Turtles fan. I really don't like the new look of the Ninja Turtles. Even my wife was showing me on Facebook the some of the new pics. She said that they were gonna pick Megan Fox for April O'Neil, which I don't see Megan Fox being a good April. And then she was showing me some of the pictures for the what the turtles look like, and that's where I'm getting my comparison from. And I didn't like the like one of them had like his bandana was all weird and it was like big around his ears, and it kind of reminded me of I don't know how old you guys watching this video are, but I grew up watching the Turtles in the 80s, and then I remember in the 90s they did like a live action Ninja Turtle TV show, and it was god awful, like not even bearable to watch. And I remember that was one of the things is they changed the way their bandanas, instead of having them just be around their eyes and stuff, they were like big in the back, or like it would be like big in the front and like covering half their I don't know, it was just stupid. It was even dumber than I remember right before the cartoon stopped airing, they took Michelangelo's nunchucks away, and he just had a stupid fucking grappling hook. And it was like, I remember even as a little kid, I'm like, what the fuck are these guys thinking? Like, Michelangelo uses nunchucks, not a, like all of them use grappling hooks, but they made it like his primary weapon. And I just remember, like, you know, there's several ways to kill Ninja Turtle franchises. You know, I remember like after that, like the show just kind of ended, and then they put up the live action one, and I don't even think it aired for a full maybe it aired for one season, but I remember it just being god awful, terrible, kind of like my commentary right now. Speaking of new movies, I have actually heard really good reviews about the new Evil Dead movie that is either still in theaters or it just stopped airing in the theaters. And that is another franchise that I am a huge fan of. I love Bruce Campbell, anything that Bruce Campbell's been in. The Evil Dead movies, even the first Darkman, even his cameos in the Spider-Man movies. I have some, like, I have The Man with the Screaming Brain, and I have, like, Alien Apocalypse, which Alien Apocalypse is a pretty shitty movie, but I just love Bruce Campbell movies. And, same with Sam Raimi. Sam Raimi just seems to be know what he's doing. And, I was thinking when I first heard they were going to make a new Evil Dead, I actually originally heard Ashton Kutcher was going to play Ash. And from what I heard, they don't even have like an Ash character. Like the closest thing is like a female. But I remember I heard Ashton Kutcher was going to play Ash. And I was like, man, I hope that they don't do that, because no offense to Ashton Kutcher, he's a good actor, but I was like, that's not something I could see him playing. It's almost like having Megan Fox play April. I mean, she might do a good job out of it, but I really just don't see those two playing those characters very well. So yeah, there you go. New Xboxes. They're set to show it off here, I think either in the next couple of days or within the next and I have to go look. My buddy, he was saying that they had like a announcement that they were gonna do within the next couple of days. And I know because they announced the new Xbox, that they're saying the new Call of Duty was going to be for the Xbox 720, and hopefully those guys learn how to fix the connection on that game, because Call of Duty, I love that game, but the connection, I mean, even this Aliens game right here, I've had a few games where the connection's not that good, and yeah, I think the thing I like about it is even when you have a shitty connection, like it's not all like the boasting, like when people play Call of Duty, like, you know, you might have a shitty connection sometimes and get owned down, but like people are just like, oh yeah, you fucking suck, and they're like so over boisterous about like how good they are and how much you suck, and I don't run into that when I play this game. Like, you know, even if you have a shitty game, everybody's just kind of looking for humble about it. They're just like, well, you got your ass kicked that game, let's see how good you do the next game. So, not to hate on Call of Duty players, because I'm a Call of Duty player myself, but a lot of Call of Duty players are elitists, think they're better than everybody else. And that's what I was saying in my game commentary before this, is this game is really, it takes teamwork. Even in team deathmatch, like in this game, as you can see, most of these guys stick with the group, and I stick with the group, and we are trying to reach our objective. But even team deathmatch, you need to stick together. You know, don't just fucking run off by yourself, like think you're the fucking man, because you will get your shit pushed in. Die even in the Marines die pretty fast, but so do the aliens, and I think I get knocked down here. This guy reminds me, I get knocked down here in a second, and then I get put out of the game, and we end up winning anyways, just because these guys were pretty on the ball. See, I like the game type because like they're running off, and I'm trying to catch up to them, and I think it's right here. These guys are playing the aliens are pretty good too. They're yeah, it's right here. Fucking got owned down, and that guy tried to pick me up, and he got owned down. I like it. I don't know. The game is just a good game. Anyways, it's coming up to the end of this gameplay. Sorry, I was watching the video for a second, and these guys are gonna make their final stand. And don't forget to comment, subscribe, and give this video a like, and hit me up on Facebook. UnfadingEvilive is out. I will catch you guys later.
Come on, man.